The thing is, they're not actually real. They're just like nightmares, really.
Don't get too close. Why? Because this is a nightmare. Look out, they're coming through! Up, Techno! Run, 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 run! Run!
Hi, welcome to Moments with Mimi, and today is a special request let's talk about the COVID virus, the coronavirus, the Wuhan virus. It's the virus. So you can tell from the clips, just a little reminder, that's the human side. And if you're looking at that and listening to that and believing that, you're giving it life. And in this case, you can't stop it. It's an ineffable plan.
But you were actually going directly against God's ineffable plan. Never knows the great plan. Yeah? The ineffable plan is, well, it's ineffable, isn't it? By definition. Can't know it.
So when a belief gets ripped out, today it ripples across the entire world. We're aware of the world. The world's inside you and you're pushing it out. So it's important to understand that, God's inside you. You're safe and secure in the bosom of the Lord. Now, you can call that the dragon or source or anything else, but it's the same thing. You're safe and secure in the bosom of the Creator, of the Lord. He's inside you. And the story's over, and He knows the story. And for you, it's because you understand these laws and you're seeing life subjectively, then this is just a story. For some people it's a nightmare, and for some people it's a dream. And the people who are getting the nightmares are supposed to turn within. And if they do, they're saved. And if they don't, bye-bye. You gotta go. A belief's been ripped out. They step into a new body and continue their journey. They have monsters to fight. Okay? That monster's dead here. And they wouldn't turn within. So they have to go somewhere else and fight monsters until they learn to turn within and are led. You're not going to be led to these laws and know this stuff until you suffer. Okay? And then once you suffer and you come to understand these things, that's how you deal with it. So, the difficult part is it's in your face all the time. So that goes back to the 4 horsemen. It's just a virus. We made it. We made a virus. And then we've been, doing things to it ever since. Making it this, making it that. It lasts this long, it lasts that long. It does this, it does that. And been doing it forever. It's a virus. Okay? It's neither good nor bad. God is doing this, not the virus. Okay? God and man is doing this so that they will turn within to consciousness, imagination, and divine love. So they will turn within to the baby. To the baby. Help the baby grow up. Go to the baby. Go to the baby. The baby will save you. Go imagine. Go imagine. Imagine that all is well. It's all good. Things always work out well for me. Things always work out well for everyone else. Oh well, you gotta go, you gotta go. It's understanding there's no story without death. There's just no story without death. These bodies, are vessels. And so when you're done giving your gifts or messages, or, the lesson learned is turn within, and you're just not going to do it, then you're going to go. Especially if you've bought into what objective man is saying. It doesn't matter who they are, if it's around the world or anything else. If it's objective man talking, you just laugh. Okay? Okay. It's just a little old virus being the best virus it could be. Not hurting anybody. It's lovely. It's neither good nor bad. It's just lovely.
Death. This all has to stop now.
It has stopped, but they will be back. We are never far away. I am creation's shadow. You cannot destroy me. That would destroy the world. Good day, gentlemen.
So then we get to good intentions, And this is where objective man starts cutting his nose off to spite his face. And, we're going to shut down Italy because we care about our elderly. Well, if you care about your elderly, you're already not visiting them. Okay. That makes no sense. It makes no sense whatever. It is a good intention taken too far. And now they've shut themselves off and causing more calamity than realizing that, that makes no sense. And then there's the, we got to put on the contamination suits, and these people aren't sick, but we think they might be, so we're going to shove them into this building that we didn't build very well, and we know we didn't build it very well, and we shoved all these people in there so we could watch them, and that fell, and they died anyway. So there. If you're not paying attention and realizing that this is just that, cute little devil talking, then, you won't turn within. You don't turn within. You still believe the government can help you. You still believe that doctors can help you. You still believe, the vaccine can help you. You still believe that mask can help you. Well, okay. You believe you're going to be pooping forever, and that's why you need 100 rolls of toilet paper? Okay. Go ahead. But for me, every time I go to the store, I have toilet paper. The one I always buy, and it was on sale. 12 rolls for $3.37. It was great. So you just got to know it's all good. And things always work out well for you, and things always work out well for everyone else. You just keep pushing the love out. It's God doing this. This is a belief that has been ripped out. That's what we are. We are the thoughts and beliefs of the one man until we're given life. And you're not given life until you get the promise. And you're living it. You're living it. You're living in the end of times. You're living in the time when all come together and rise up. Okay? And many, 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 many of us are going to experience it in this, generation, in the generation to come. And then all of us will be thinking this way, and we'll have some magnificent fun on this earth. It'll be magnificent and wonderful, but until then, you're doing your part. You see that this is one man. Just step back and look at the internet. That is the one man's mind. That is, with all the little neurons and everything else flashing around. That's the one man's mind. And you're inside him. You're his thoughts. You're his beliefs. So you need to turn within to God, who is holding his baby, the human imagination, and guiding him And the guidance is, if you're not going to turn within for me to save you, to help you, then you have to go. You know, you can call that being punished all you want. That's your, response, and that's you. But that's not what it is. It's you're not learning this way. So you're going to go, put you in another situation, another time and place, and see if you'll learn that way. You're going to learn. Everybody's going to learn. And everyone's important and unique and special in the story. We're the story. So here it is on, a humanity level that we all individually know. Okay? It's grandma getting trampled. Good intentions. With good intentions. Oh, we're going to help the elderly in Italy by shutting everything down. We're going to not have a rodeo in Houston because we're concerned for everyone's health. We're going to shut down all the schools because we're concerned for the kiddos' health when it doesn't really affect kids. We are going to shut down everything. We're just shutting it down. Well, what are you doing? You're hiding. You're hiding. Yeah, but the government, no. They're you in another costume. That's how they're responding. They're the beliefs. You wish them the best. Okay, you wish the people the best in their journey of their beliefs. Okay, that's ridiculous. I'm not going to think like that. It's just a little virus, neither good nor bad. Doesn't hurt a soul. Not hurting me, not hurting my family, not hurting anyone. Not anyone. Not anyone around me. Not anyone in my neighborhood. Not anyone in my state. That's just ridiculous. In fact, it's just silly. Guess you just had to go. Because you can't figure out it's just silly. I love you. Good luck on your journey. Wishing you the best. Blessings to you. They're not others. That's a belief that's got to go. See ya. Glad I don't want to be ya. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Adios. So, the difficult part in this is the others in your life that are worried about it and talking about it and stuff. And you just got to keep coming back with, everyone has a strong constitutional in the family. It's going to be fine. And if you get thrown some ridiculous thing, well, what do we do if there's no more toilet paper? I guess we'll just use some rags. We got a washing machine. It's okay. Well, what if we run out of soap? We got baking soda and vinegar. Best cleaner in the world. What if, stop it. Stop it. Everything's fine. Let's not go there. We're perfectly fine. And just keep reminding them that, worry is just going to stress you out. And what's stress going to do? Make you tired. And what's going to happen then? An objective man will tell you get sick. So if they're thinking objectively, they'll snap. Okay? Don't stress yourself. Now you're making it worse. Don't do that. Come on, what are we going to have for dinner now? And this, you got to wash everything and touch everything. And if you really stop and think about it, if you believe objectively, then you're making superbugs, aren't you? Yeah, you are. Because the bug that lives is the bug that is now immune to your disinfectant. Oh, what a tangled web we weave. Ooh, 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 ooh. So it's just a virus. It's just a virus. Doing the best it can. Bless its heart. No, I don't believe this virus can hurt anyone. But they're, like my husband was, Italy's down. They shut down the rodeo. And I have to tell you, I was not happy about shutting down that rodeo. Been living here most of my life, and that rodeo has never been shut down. And they were looking so smug. We're doing this. Aren't we the greatest? We're protecting everybody. County judge, Mayor Houston. Yeah, You just knocked out the one thing that was making everybody happy and making them feel good around here. Now they're pissed. They're just pissed. They did this poll on the local news. Do you agree with the decision to shut down the rodeo? And like 62% were like, no. And the anchors are like, well, yeah, it causes a lot of upheaval and problems, but it's for the health of our elderly. What are you helping them with? They think they're giving them more days of lives. You can't do that. God's doing it. No one goes before their time. That's what Jesus said to Pontius Pilate. You have no power over me. Pontius Pilate represents the objective world. You have no power over me. So there's no, good intention that's good. It paves the road to hell. You start, tripping things up, messing things up with your good intentions. You're not helping anyone. No one goes before their time. So a good thing to tell yourself in these times is, it's all good. Things always work out well for me. God's doing this. It's just a virus, neither good nor bad. It's just being the best virus it can be, like all of life. It's all good. And, as people are getting wacko about it, you just, they need some loving. It's okay. Don't stress out about this. We're healthy. We're doing fine. It's going to be fine. Things are going to always work out well for us. Don't worry about it. And like the other night, my husband was like, well, maybe you should call our son. And I was like, why? Well, Rita, he has asthma. And I was like, well, I'm not calling him. And he's like, well, why not? He's a grown man. There's nothing wrong with him. And if there was, he'd call us and tell us. And he's like, well, what do you mean he's grown? They're grown men and women living their own lives. He has children. He's a grown man. He doesn't need his mama calling him up and saying, oh, son, this could be bad for you. I'm not doing that. No, there's not a thing wrong with him. I'm certainly not going to bring it up that it could happen. I'm sure it's crossed his mind. And I know our son. Well, nothing wrong with me. It's all good. And he started laughing. He goes, and then he started counting. And he was like, wow, he's 37 years old. Yes, he is. It's okay. He's a grown-up. Let him be. So it depends. It depends on what you're getting hit with. If it's, your parents, it's, Mom, you got the constitution of a horse. Don't worry about it. It's all good. Okay. Well, if you want to worry about diarrhea forever, you go ahead. Looks pretty silly to me. It just depends on, what's being said to you, because that's you talking to you. And remember, their response is all them. Their response is letting you know if they think objectively, and therefore they're a thought or a belief, and it's okay. The person is beautiful. It's their thought or belief, and you can just fill them up with a love. It's, you know what? It's all okay. You know it's all okay. It'll be fine. And then later you can just go fill them up with love and ask the Father who's in all, you know, fill him with love, and let him get some good sleep and rest and know that it's all good. And every time he tries to worry about it, he just knows it's going to all be fine. I'm going to show you some clips here of how silly this is all been. You know, in 2009, they said it was the first case of the swine flu, and I wasn't, didn't know about Neville or anything else then, and I got hacked. I got hacked like you would not believe. My ass. Swine flu was going to kill us all in the 1970s. That's my last flu shot. I went and got it, and that flu shot almost killed me. I was down for 3 weeks. Bullshit. That's when I told them, bop on goo to your vaccines. I don't think so. I'm not asking you to make me sick. If I get it, I get it. My body can handle it. And I never took another flu vaccine. And my husband and everybody knows, don't even bother, saying anything to me about getting a flu vaccine. No, it's bullshit. It's always been bullshit. So, you can't say it's the first time to see swine flu in 2009 when you told the world in the 70s that that's what was going to kill you all if you didn't come get this vaccine. And people, I was thinking objectively, so, I went and got the vaccine. So as people change and start thinking subjectively, the battle's on. The human imagination is not here to save the world. The human imagination is the baby, and it's here to save you. And you save him. And you can let him be the son of man, which is the devil, or you can be, the child of God and man rising. And that's what's happening. So if you see it as the God of, man, the son of man, bye. See ya. Don't want to be ya. Okay, think like that. I don't care. And you'll hear others say, well, I'm glad this happened because now they're not going to vote for him or vote for her or whatever, and you never know. You never know. It's really kind of is. I mean, it's a web. A lot of people are angry, and the politicians and the leaders seem to think that they're getting in everyone's good graces by shutting things down, and they're not. And because the majority believe differently than they do, and they haven't fallen yet. So it's about they think they're leaders and they lead us. Okay, no, we don't need you to lead us. We all know don't go visit grandma at the nursing home right now. Okay, we know to wash our hands more now. Okay, why'd you shut down the fund? Huh? So we can all sit at home and worry about this shit? Fuck that shit. Pardon my French. But, yes, that is knee-jerking, panicking, no different than the 1970s swine flu. We're all going to die if you don't get the vaccine. Well, people have learned vaccines ain't no good because they never work for the flu that ends up in your neighborhood. Okay, so, then now what? Okay, well, we'll scare you before we have a vaccine for it. We'll scare you good about it, because that's what we do. We're the objective guy. We got to bring this out. All these things you believed. That's your buddy. That's your pal. Laugh at them. Laugh at them and tell them it's okay. I've only really seen a couple of leaders respond in a way that I admire, and that includes the United States. When you get past all the noise, you know, of the objective people and just listen to what they're saying, you know, it really was a good response. So, you know, to me, that's me. It's my 2 cents. And so everybody's different, and you can see life subjectively or objectively. That's your choice. Faith is subjective. Doubt is objective. So you choose. And what you choose is what you're going to live with. That's karma. It pays you money, it takes your choice. You give your love, you take that choice. That's what you're giving love to. So I hope this helps. Blessings to you. Thank you. Thank you for being you. Oh, before you go to sleep, you know, just tell yourself, thank you, Papa. I know we're all safe and secure in the bosom of the Lord. Thank you, Papa. I know we're all safe and secure in the arms of the dragon. The words don't matter. It's the feeling that matters. Thank you. Thank you for being you.
Well, well, well. I see we have visitors.
Sergeant Nicholas Angel, Sanford Police Service.
My, he is tenacious, isn't he?
I'm arresting you under suspicion of conspiracy to commit murder.
Oh, come, Sergeant.
You should be ashamed. Calling yourself a community that cares.
Oh, but we do care, Nicholas.
It's all about the greater good.
The greater good.
How can this be for the greater good?
The greater good.
The Village Green Preservation Society. God save Donald Duck, Vaudeville and Variety. We are the Desperate Dan Appreciation Society. God save Strawberry Jam and all the different varieties. Preserving the old ways from being abused. Protecting the new ways for me and for you. What more can we do? We are the Draft Beer Preservation Society. God save Mrs. Moss and good old Mother Riley. We are the Custard Pie Appreciation Consortium. God save the George Cross and all those who are wanting them. Sherlock Holmes, English-speaking vernacular.